राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for your kind association. Let us begin our study of Brahmara Srimad Bhagavatam. Uh, in our Bhakti Vaibhava course, let's begin with our Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shrivarshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdhaye कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञानदायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्वल प्रेमाढ्य श्री रूपानुग भक्तिद श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्ध अपसिद्धांत ध्वांत हारिणे नमो गौर किशोराय साक्षाद् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भ रसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजाय ते नमः नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते गौरविर्भाव भूमिस्त्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते जयतां सुरतौ पंगोर मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ पृष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि श्रीमन्द्रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थित कर्षणवेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रीयस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय प्लीज रिसाइट विथ मी तथैव चान्ये नरलोकवीरा याहवे कृष्णमुखारविन्दं नेत्रे पिबन्तो नयनाभिरामं पार्थास्त्रपूत पदमापुरस्य अहो बकीयं स्तनकालकूटं जिघ्रांसयापाय यदप्यसाध्वी लेभे गतिं धात्र्युचितां ततोऽन्यं कं वा दयालुं शरणं व्रजेम अशेषसङ्क्लेशशमं विधत्ते गुणानुवाद श्रवणं मुरारे किं वा पुनस्तच्चरणारविन्द परागसेवारतिरात्मलब्धा सोऽहं नृणां क्षुल्यसुखाय दुःखं महद्गतानां विरमाय तस्य प्रवर्तये भागवतं प्राणम् यदाह साक्षात् भगवान् ऋषिभ्यः त्वं भक्तियोगपरिभावितरित्सरोज आस्ये श्रुतेक्षितपथो ननु नाथ पुंसाम् यद्यधियात उरुगाय विभावयन्ति तत्तद्वपु प्रणयसे सदनुग्रहाय सोऽसावदभ्रकरुणो भगवान् विवृद्ध प्रेम स्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं वृजिम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्व्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः ससर्जाग्र्यन्धतामिस्रं मथत्तामिस्रमाधिकृत् महामोहं च मोहं च तमश्चाज्ञानवृत्तयः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Reading from Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 11. Oh, beg your pardon, sorry. Canto 3, Chapter 10, entitled Divisions of Creation, text 27 onwards. Vaikritasत्रय एवैते देवसर्गश्च सत्तम वैकारिकस्तु यः प्रोक्तः कौमारस्तुभयात्मकः Shri Maitreya Muni is telling Mahatma Vidur, O good Vidur, Sattama, Sattama, O good Vidur, these last three creations and the creation of demigods, the 10th creation, are Vaikrita creations, which are different from the previously described Prakrita creations, natural creations. The appearance of the Kumaras is both Vaikrita and Prakrita. Texts 28 and 29. Deva sargas chashtavidho vibhudha pitaro sura gandharva pasarasah siddha yaksha rakshasmsi charana bhutapreta pishachascha vidyadhara kinnaradayah dashaite vidurakhyata sargaste vishwasrikritaah. The creation of the demigods is of 8 varieties. Deva Sarga. The Devatas, the forefathers, the Asuras or demons, the Gandharvas and Apsaras or angels, Yakshas and Rakshasas, the Siddhas, Charanas and Vidyadharas, the Bhuta Pretas, Pishachas, the superhuman beings, celestial singers, the Gandharvas, etc. All are created by Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe. So in this way, different types of more powerful species are created by Lord Brahma. They have been enumerated. Purport by our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Shri Srimad Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. As explained in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Siddhas are inhabitants of Siddhaloka, where the residents travel in space without vehicles. At their mere will, they can pass from one planet to another without difficulty. Therefore, in the upper planets, the inhabitants are far superior to the inhabitants of this planet in all matters of art, culture, and science, since they possess brains superior to those of human beings. The spirits and jinn mentioned in this connection are also counted among the demigods because they are able to perform uncommon functions not possible for ordinary human beings. So these are all the more powerful living entities. All are created by Lord Brahma. Text 30. Ata param pravakshami vamshan manvantarani cha evam raja pluta srashta kalpadish atmabhurhariः सृजत अमोघ संकल्प आत्मैवात्मानमात्मना. Mahatma Vidur is being told by Sri Maitreya Muni, now I shall describe the descendants of Manus, the creator, Lord Brahma, as the incarnation of the mode of passion of the personality of Godhead, creates the universal affairs with unfailing desires in every millennium by the force of Lord Vishnu's energy. Purport. The cosmic manifestation is an expansion of one of the many energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. The creator and the created are both emanations of the same Supreme Truth, Brahmaji also and his creations also. Therefore, it is said in beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, first verse, Janmadasya Tonmayadi Taratas Chartesha Vidnyaswara. Janma Adi Asya Yatah means Janma, Sthiti, and Pralaya. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. That is indicated by Janma Adi. Adi means etc. Means maintenance and destruction also is included. So everything is done by Krishna. Krishna empowers Brahmaji, because of which Brahmaji's decisions, Brahmaji's thought process, Brahmaji's mind becomes infallible. He desires a species and that species manifests. So Brahma does wonderful things, but everything by the empowerment of Lord Vishnu. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the third canto, 10th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Divisions of Creation. Hare Krishna. Chapter 11, Calculation of Time from the Atom. Text 1. Shri Maitreya Uvacha Charama Sad Visheshanam Aneko Samyuta Sada Paramanu Savidneyo Nirnam Aikya Brahmo Yataha. The material manifestation's ultimate particle, which is indivisible and not formed into a body, is called the atom. The indivisible smallest part of matter is called Paramanu, as mentioned in the third line of this verse. Paramanu Savidneyo. Smallest part is called Paramanu, Anu, atom. It exists always as an invisible identity, even after the dissolution of all forms. We can cut something, we can grind something into powder, but the atoms remain as it is, indivisible. And they're small, so invisible also. The material body is but a combination of such atoms, but it is misunderstood by the common man. Nirnam Aikya, Brahmo, Yatha. Brahma, they become Brahmit. But the body is made up of these Paramanus. Purport. Srila Prabhupada says, the atomic description of the Srimad Bhagavatam is almost the same as the modern science of atomism. And this is further described in the Paramanu Vad of Sri Kannad, one of the great teachers of the branches of Vedas, the six great teachers. In modern science also, the atom is accepted as the ultimate indivisible particle of which the universe is composed. So in this way, atom is the smallest particle in matter. Text 2. Sata eva padarthasya swarupa vassthitasya cha. Beg your pardon. Swarupa vassthitasya yat kaivalyam parama mahan avishesho nirantaraha. Atoms are the ultimate state of the manifest universe. They are the smallest unit of matter. When they stay in their own forms without forming different bodies, they are called the unlimited oneness. They remain distinct. There are certainly different bodies in physical forms. Each atom is individual, but the atoms themselves form the complete manifestation. This mouse, it is made up of combination of atoms. So they are, each atom is distinct, but they come together to form a whole unit. Text 3. Evam kalo अनुमितः सौक्ष्मे स्थौल्ये च सत्तम संस्थान भुक्त्या भगवान अव्यक्तो व्यक्त भुक् विभुः. Shri Maitreya Muni is saying, O Sattama, O great Vidur, one can estimate time by measuring the movement of the atomic combination of bodies. Time is the potency of the Almighty Personality of Godhead, Hari, who controls all physical movement, although he is not visible in the physical world. Avyakto is not manifest, but he controls everything. Text 4. Sakala Paramanurvai Yo Bhunkte Paramanutam Sato Vishesha Bhukyastu Sakala Paramo Mahan. Atomic time is measured according to its covering a particular atomic space. That time which covers the unmanifest aggregate of atoms is called the great time. So, in matter, the smallest unit is atom. These atoms are constantly in motion. And because the atoms are so tiny, so small, their movement is the time it takes to move is a measure of time, unit of time. Just like in the material Western conception, we have seconds, which make up minutes. Minutes make up hours. 24 hours make up a day. 7 days make up a week. Like that. 52 weeks make up a year. Like that. 100 years make up a century. So in this way, it goes on and on. This is our calculation of time. In the Vedic literature, the calculation of time is a little different. It is based on the movement of the atom. So atomic time is measured according to its covering a particular atomic space. Purport. Time and space are two correlative terms. Time is measured in terms of its covering a certain space of atoms. Time is measured in terms of its covering a certain space of atoms. Standard time is calculated in terms of the movement of the sun. The time covered by the sun in passing over an atom is calculated as atomic time. The greatest time of all covers the entire existence of the Hare Krishna, non-dual manifestation. All the planets rotate and cover space, and space is calculated in terms of atoms. Each planet has its particular orbit for rotating, in which it moves without deviation. And similarly, the sun has its orbit. The complete calculation of the time of creation, maintenance, and dissolution, measured in terms of the circulation of the total planetary systems until the end of creation, is known as the Supreme Kal. Supreme Kal means the full time until annihilation. And before that, we have the standard Kal. Text 5. अणुर्द्वौ परमाणु स्यात् त्रसरेणुस्त्रय स्मृतः जालार्क रश्म अवगतः खम एवानु पतन अगात. The division of gross time is calculated as follows. Two atoms make one double atom, and three double atoms, means six atoms, make one hex atom. This hex atom is visible in the sunshine, which enters through the holes of a window screen. When the sunshine comes, you can see some dust particles in it. This hex atom is visible in the sunshine, which enters through the holes of a window screen. One can clearly see that the hex atom goes up towards the sky. We have all seen that, especially as children. Purport. The atom is described as an invisible particle, but when six such atoms, one hex atom, combine together, they are called Trasarenu. Six atoms together is called Trasarenu, hex atom. And this is visible in the sunshine pouring through the holes of a window screen. So bright sunshine is coming in a room, and specific comes like a beam through holes in the screen. Then you can see the dust particles moving in that sunshine, sun ray. They're visible. So six atoms are together called Trisarenu. Text number 6. Trisarenu trikam bhungte yah satruti smritah shata bhagas tuvedah syat traistribhistu lavah smritah. The time duration needed for the integration of three trasarenus is called a truti. And 100 trutis make one Veda. Three Vedas make one lava. Purport. It is calculated that if a second is divided into 1687.5 parts, each part is the duration of a truti, which is the time occupied in the integration of 18 atomic particles. Such a combination of atoms into different bodies creates the calculation of material time. The sun is the central point for calculating all different durations. So Truti is 1 second divided into 1687.5 part. Each part is Truti. These are different measurements of time. Text 7. Nimeshas Trilavodneya Atmatasте Trayakshanaha Kshanam Pancha Vidu Kashtham Laghuta Dasha Panchacha. The duration of time of three lovers was three Vedas make one lover, and 100 Trutis make one Veda. Three Vedas make a lover. The time duration of three lovers is equal to one Nimesh. The combination of three Nimesh makes one Kshana. The combination of three Nimesh makes one Kshan. Nimesh is, they say, time to just unknowingly blink. Very short time. But three Nimesh make one Kshan. We say na, ek Kshan ke liye ruko. One moment. That Kshan is actually three Nimeshes. And one Nimesh is three lava. It's not lava matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hai. I mean, it's very short time. Even if you're associated with a sadhu, lava matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hai. You will attain all perfection. The duration of time of three lava is equal to one nimesh. The combination of three nimesh makes one kshan. 5 kshanas combined together make one kashtha, and 15 kashthas make one laghu. By calculation, it is found that one laghu is equal to 2 minutes. The atomic calculation of time in terms of Vedic wisdom may be converted into present time with this understanding. So, 5 kashtas make one laghu, and one laghu is equal to 2 minutes. Laghuni vai samamata dasha pancha chanadika te dve muhurta praharaha षड्यामा सप्तवानृणाम. 15 laghus make one nadika, which is also called a danda. Two dandas make one muhurta. So one danda is 24 minutes. Two dandas make one muhurta. One muhurta is 48 minutes. And 6 or 7 dandas make 1/4 of a day or night according to human calculation. 6 or 7 dandas. द्वादशार्ध पलोन्मानं चतुरंगुलैः स्वर्णमासैकृत छिद्रं यावत् प्रस्थ जलप्लुतम्. The measuring pot of one nadika or danda can be prepared with a 6 pal weight, 14 ounces pot of copper in which a hole is bored with a gold probe weighing 4 masas and measuring 4 fingers long. When the pot is placed on water, the time before the water overflows in the pot is called one danda. It is advised herein that the bore in the copper measuring pot must be made with a probe weighing not more than 4 masas and measuring not longer than 4 pieces. This regulates the diameter of the hole. The pot is submerged in water and the overflowing time is called a danda. This is another way of measuring the duration of danda. Just as time is measured by sand in a glass, it appeared that in the Vedic civilization there was no dearth of knowledge in physics, chemistry, or higher mathematics. Measurements were calculated in different ways as simply as could be done. Yamas chatvaras chatvaro martyanam ahani ubhe paksha pancha dashahani shukla krishnas chamanada. It is calculated there are 4 praharas which are also called yamas in a day and 4 in the night of the human being. Similarly, 15 days and nights are a fortnight, and there are 2 fortnights, black and white, Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, in a month. See, all these measurement of time are given. The lesson is we should not waste time. It's Krishna's energy. Our time is limited. Avyartha kalatvam. So we should use our time very wisely. Text 11. Tayo sammuchayo masah पितॄणां तद अहर्निशं द्वौता ऋतु षड अयनम dakshinam chottaram divi. The aggregate of 2 fortnights is 1 month and the period of 1 complete day and night for the Pita planets. 2 of such months comprise 1 season and 6 months comprise 1 complete movement of sun from south to north. 6 months. South to north. Text 12. Ayane chahani prahur vatsaro dvadasha smritaha samvastara shatam nridam paramayur nirupitam. 2 solar movements make 1 day and night of the demigods. And that combination of day and night is 1 complete calendar year for the human being. The human being has a duration of life of 100 years. Samvatsar Shatam Nrinam. Shata means 100. The human beings live for 100 years. Text 13. Graharkas Tara Chakrastha Paramanadina Jagat Samvatsaravasanena Paryet Animisho Vibhu. Influential stars, planets, luminaries, and atoms all over the universe are rotating in their respective orbits under the direction of the Supreme Lord, Vishnu, represented by eternal Kal. All the stars, all the planets, all over the universe, they are in their orbits rotating under the direction of Krishna. Mayadhyakshana Prakriti Surasa Characharam. In the Brahma Samhita, it is stated that the sun is the eye of the Supreme and it rotates in its particular orbit of time. Similarly, beginning from the sun down to the atom, all bodies are under the influence of Kala Chakra. Brahmastambha Paryantam Sarvam Mayamayam Jagat. The orbit of eternal time. And each of them has a scheduled orbital time of one samvatsara. One samvatsara means 1 year. Text 14. Samvatsara parivatsara ida vatsara evacha anuvatsaro vatsarascha viduraivam prabhashyate. There are 5 different names for the orbits of the sun, moon, stars, and luminaries in the firmament, and they each have their own samvatsar. Purport. Subject matters of physics, chemistry, mathematics, astronomy, time, and space dealt with in the above verses of Srimad Bhagavatam are certainly very interesting to students of a particular subject. But as far as we are concerned, we cannot explain them very thoroughly in terms of technical knowledge. Please listen carefully. Srila Prabhupada is saying. So things will come in Bhakti Vaibhava, 5th canto also, 3rd canto also, 5th canto also. Some very technical things about the material world are there. We should hear them. But we don't have to go in technical details. Not necessary. Not required. Hmm? We have short lifespan in Kali Yuga. We want to do bhajan. We are already convinced Krishna is God. Radharani and Krishna are our Ishtadev. We want to serve them eternally in Golok Vrindavan. We want to serve under the guidance of our Guru Parampara. So no need to get into too much technical details. Hmm? It is there in Srimad Bhagavatam for the sake of the authenticity of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is very authentic. And we should hear, we should read it. Don't have to go into too much detail. For example, the Acharyas have written commentary on Putana Uddhar. I don't think Srila Vishwanath Chakra Thakur is going to write very detailed, technical, Rasik commentary on these divisions of material time. Hmm? So we should read it respectfully. Yes, this is the truth about this material world. Very complicated. Brahmaji has created this world very complicated. But this Brahmaji is saying Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So let me also do Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Very interesting topic. Prabhupada says, but as far as we are concerned, we cannot explain them very thoroughly in terms of technical knowledge. The subject is summarized by the statement that above all the different branches of knowledge is the supreme control of Kal, the plenary representation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, Kal is energy of Krishna. Kalosmi in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says. Nothing exists without Krishna, and therefore everything, however wonderful it may appear to our meager knowledge, is but the work of the magical wand of the Supreme Lord Krishna. As far as time is concerned, we beg to subjoin here with a table of timings in terms of the modern clock. 1 Truti, 8 divided by 13,500 second. 1 Ved, 1 Lava, 1 Nimesh, 1 Kshan, 1 Kashtha, 1 Laghu, 1 Danda is 30 minutes. 1 Prahar, is 3 hours. The Sat Praharya Leela, Mahaprakash Leela of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Srivasangam was 21 hours. Sapta Prahar. Because one Prahar is 3 hours. Anything you can remember from Truti? What do you remember from Truti? Atati yad bhava nahani kananam Truti yugayate tvam pasyatam. The gopis are saying, Atati, when you go, Atati yad bhavan, oh my dear Krishna. Very respectfully they are saying, Bhavan. Atati yad bhavan, ahani kananam. Ahani means in the morning, daytime. In the daytime, morning time, you go kananam, to the forest. Atati, kananam. You go to the forest, ahani, in the morning. We cannot see you. Tvam apashyatam. Pashyatam means to see. Apashyatam, we don't get to see you because you go away with your cows and friends into the deep forest. And we are stuck in Uraj, the village of Uraj. Atati yad bhavan ahani kananam truti yugayate tvam apashyatam. A truti seems like a yuga. Truti yugayate tvam apashyatam, without seeing you. In Sri Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, what does Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? Yugaitam nimeshena, a nimesh, which is 8/15th part of a second. Nimesh, very small, less than a second, fraction of a second. Yugaitam nimeshe. A nimish seems like a yuga or more. So this is what we can understand. One danda is 30 minutes. One prahar is 3 hours. One day is 12 hours. One night is 12 hours. Day, night. One paksha is 15 days, fortnight. Two pakshas comprise 1 month and 12 months comprise 1 calendar year or 1 full orbit of the sun. A human being is expected to live for 100 years, 100 times sun's rotation. That is the way of the controlling measure of eternal time. But in Kali Yuga, because upadhruta, there is always upadhrav, always disturbance, we are not even guaranteed to live for 100 years. Most of us will not live for 100 years. Maybe none of us lives for 100 years. We don't need to live for 100 years. We don't need to live for 100 years. We will live as long as Krishna wants us to live. But we will try not to waste any time in mundane things. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Avyartha kalatvam. We'll try not to waste time. Utilize it nicely, respectfully, gratefully, every day. Therefore, devotees should have a sadhana chart. Devotees should have a timetable so that we are on track. No timetable means we become lax. We start watching Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, Facebook. We waste time. Read news. We waste time. News will not come to help us at the time of death. The way the news channels are designed, they give us unnecessary details. But they make it look like breaking news. You have to know this. कुछ नहीं है. कोई तथ्य नहीं है उसमें. It's nothing breaking. It will break your vow of avartha kalatvam. Srila Prabhupada quotes Sri Chanakya Pandit that all the wealth in the world cannot purchase one moment. Someone who has died, can we give $1 million to Yamraj and say, One day, give him back to me, give her back to me for one day. I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you $10 million. Okay, I'll give you $1 billion. I'm a billionaire. There is no trillionaire in this world yet, but I have $1 trillion. Take $1 trillion. Bring back for one day. No, not possible. All the wealth in the world cannot bring back one moment. Durlabho manusho deho. This Manushya Janma is very rare, which we have got. So every day we should have a timetable. Let this be the take home message today. Everyone should have a sadhana chart and a dincharya timetable and sadhana chart. Otherwise, we cannot be serious sadhaks. We are doing what the mind says. Manorathena dhavato bahi. Just running here and there, whatever the mind says. Today we'll do this, today we'll do that, today we will not do that. Doesn't work like that. Tomorrow is Ekadashi, auspicious day of Ekadashi. Let's take a vow that I will not waste time. I'll try my best, Krishna, not to waste time. You have given me this human birth, very precious. Here, I have made a timetable for the weekdays, I've made a timetable for the weekends. I have my sadhana chart, and I will try my best to stick to it. Nobody can stick to it perfectly. Nobody. But we try. It gives us a guideline that, okay, someone says, come on, let's do some time pass. Well, we look at our timetable. No, it's my time to read Srimad Bhagavatam. So we go. If I had not started this Bhakti Vaibhava course, do you think every Tuesday, every Thursday, religiously, I would be reading Srimad Bhagavatam for 1 hour? No, no. I would have wasted time. So it's good to keep oneself busy. It's good to keep oneself on the toes. My Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says, having free time is not an opulence. In today's world, people say, I have a great job. He makes $200,000 and only has to work for 5 or 6 hours. What a job! He's free. What is he doing in the free time? Browsing the internet uselessly. Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says, having free time is not an opulence. Having free time is a great danger. Therefore, we should not have free time. On the sadhana chart, right, I will chant 32 rounds. होते ही नहीं. Cannot chant. Try 64 rounds minimum, I'll do. होंगे नहीं. So you'll never have free time. You'll never have free time. So, we don't want to waste our time because no amount of money can purchase even one truti of time back. Shri Brahma Samhita 5.52 affirms this control of Krishna in this way. Yachakshuresh savita sakala grahanam raja samasta suramurti rashesha teja yasyāgyaya bhramati sambhrita kala chakro govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Suryadev is glorified, and then it said, Yasya Agyaya Brahmati Sambrita Kala Chakra. The sun is moving according to the orders, Agya of Govinda. I worship Lord Govinda, the primeval Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, under whose control even the sun rotates within the fixed orbit of eternal time, Kala Chakra. The sun is so great, it is considered to be the eye of the Lord. Yat Chakshur. And he is Raja Samasta Suramurti, Rashesha Tej. He has got Rashesha Tej, and he is Raja, king of all the planets. Sakala Grahanam Raja, the sun. Ashesha Teja, unlimited potency, heat, light. But Yasya Agyaya Brahmati Sambhita Kala Chakra. Sun is rotating on the orders of Krishna. This is our Krishna. Simply wonderful. So, dear devotees, last verse, verse number 15, because then Mahatma Vidur will speak. Yasrijya Shaktim ऊर्ध्वोच्चवस्मिन् स्वशक्त्या पुंसो भ्रमा यदि विधावति भूतभेदः कालाख्यया गुणमयं क्रतुभिर्वितन्वं तस्मै बलिं हरत वत्सर पंचकाय. O Vidur, the sun enlivens all living entities with his unlimited heat and light. The sun diminishes the duration of life of all living entities in order to release them from their illusion of material attachment. Why Krishna has designed this world like that? That with time we get older. With time we become weaker. With time we get wrinkles, digestion becomes weak, energy level goes down as we get older and older. Look at your family. Look at the kids who are teenagers or younger. Look at yourself in your 40s and look at your parents who are in their 70s and 80s. See the difference. Parents have least amount of energy, strength, vitality. You are okay. And the children are most energetic, or they are supposed to be most energetic. You know? Why Krishna has designed it like this? That as we grow older, we become weaker and weaker and weaker. So that our attachment to this material body goes away. Oh, this body, Sharira Vidyaja. This body is giving me so much problems. I don't want. We become disgusted with this body. We start losing hair. Arey yaar, my Facebook profile photo from 6 years ago is so nice. What happened to my hair? I was so thin. What happened to me? I've put on so much weight. Yes. Not that we should go that way. We should take care of our body. We should exercise, try to keep fit, yes. But even if you keep fit, even if you take Botox shots, take testosterone injections, still, with time, the body becomes less and less and less attractive. And the reason Krishna has designed it like that is because Krishna wants us to develop some detachment. Therefore, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas, the ashrams are also designed like that. With the passage of time, we have to become more and more renounced. Here, Bhagavatam says, the sun diminishes the duration of life of all living entities in order to release them from their illusion of material attachment. They are attached to the body, but with time, the body becomes uglier and uglier. है ना? You don't see Miss Universe 80 years old. कभी देखा है? No, Miss Universe will be 18 years old, not 80 years old. Why? Is there a reason? Yes, because with age, the bodily beauty diminishes. Why Krishna and Radharani are always eternally 14, 15 years old? Nava Yauvanamscha. They're always youthful, eternal, beautiful. In the spiritual world, there is no deterioration with time because, as Jaiva Dharma taught us, in the spiritual world, the Chitkal, the spiritual time, is always in the present tense. There was never a time when Krishna took birth. There's no Janmashtami in Golok Vrindavan in the spiritual world. And there will never be Moshal Leela. There is no future and there is no past. It's always present, which means jaise hai, vaise hi rahenge, as it is. Krishna will always remain like that. Radha will always remain like that. The beauty of the spiritual time. In the material world, the time cyclical. There is Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay. Sambrita Kala Chakra. चलते रहता है. And he enlarges, sun enlarges the path of elevation to the heavenly kingdom. He thus moves in the firmament with great velocity, and therefore everyone should offer him respects once every 5 years with all ingredients of worship. Surya Dev, our Radharani also. Surya Upasika Srimati Radharani. Every day she offers worship to Surya Dev. Why? Because Surya Dev facilitates the meeting of Radha and Krishna. When Surya Dev is in full swing, full strength at noon, Radha and Krishna meet at Radha Kund. When Surya Dev sets in the western horizon, then it is time for Rasa Leela. Radharani tells Surya Dev, please don't rise, let the Rasa Leela go on, go on. Surya Dev does not rise. Surya Dev is the father of Shri Yamuna Devi, who is Vishakha Sakhi, the best friend of Radharani. So Surya Dev is very great. When we chant the Brahma Gayatri Mantra, the first Gayatri Mantra, those who are second initiated, we should think like that. Radharani is Tej. Radharani is Kanti. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, we should think of. Varenyam is the best. Radharani is the best. So this is the divisions of time according to the movement of the atom. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for tolerating. Krishna willing, will continue for verse number 16 day after tomorrow. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Har Grace Shama Kishori Mataji ki jai. Har Grace Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji ki jai. So both of you can ask questions one after the other. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. Thank you very much for the very nice class, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, my question is on chapter 10, the first verse that we did today, verse 27. So they say the appearance of Kumaras is both Vaikrita and Prakrita creations. Can you explain a little bit more, like what is Vaikrita?
Let me read about it, Mataji.
Okay.
When I read it, I also had a question mark in my mind, but there is nothing explained, so I moved on.
Okay.
Let me read a little bit about it. I will see if there are any commentaries or any devotees have explained. I will get back to you day after tomorrow. Is that okay?
Sure. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
You're welcome. Very late. Maybe quickly we'll take Vatsala Mataji and then Shamchandra Prabhu.
Hari Bol Prabhu, thank you so much. I was supposed to come to Atlanta to see you, but I didn't go. Prabhuji, thank you. You know, after my husband's death, I'm telling you, it's not easy for a woman, but I'm trying to do the best I can, depending on Krishna and all the devotees and everybody. But I have to do my job myself, you know. Prabhuji, and I'm also, because of my health, and my left ear is really getting deaf. So when you are speaking, please talk to me a little louder. I think not only the health problem, this deafness is coming in now. So I am doing my best, even though a lot of things are working toward our happiness. I know this world is a dukhalaya. So we have to do our best. That's all. I'm 72. I'll be 73 soon, right? So doing everything by myself, it's not easy. I'm trying to listen to you, but when you are really low and my thoughts are going in different direction, I cannot listen to you. So please, 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 for my sake, I would love to listen to your talk. I always, enjoy hearing all the stories you tell. You know, that is more livable. You know, I can take care of that and I can live through that. So please be kind enough to speak a little louder.
Okay. I will try, Vatsala Mataji.
Yes,
But I want to
Prabhu.
say something. Just before our Bhakti Vaibhava class at 8
Left.
o'clock, my wife, Radha Bhav,
Mm.
Vedasi, she does a reading group. And I was also sitting and hearing her read.
Mm.
She was reading fourth canto, story of Puranjan, the allegorical story told by Narad Muni to Maharaj Prachini Barhi. And in that, Srimad Bhagavatam explains that we
Mm.
have two ears, left ear and right ear.
Mm.
The left ear is meant to hear things of this material world,
Mm.
sense gratification, left ear.
Mm.
And the right ear, we are supposed to hear spiritual things. Therefore, at the time of
Nothing is
Brahman
working,
Diksha, we give the
probably.
right ear to
Everything.
the spiritual master. So I'm just saying on the lighter side that your left
Okay.
ear, you're becoming deaf, which means
Yeah.
Krishna wants you to become deaf to mundane things and
Okay.
start hearing more and more spiritual things. But this is just on
Yeah.
the lighter side. You
Uh,
please get a audiometry testing done, go
oh.
to a ENT and maybe get some hearing aids so you can hear nicely through both your ears. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Thank you. I always enjoy your classes. I mean,
Dasas.
I'm nowhere near anything. I don't go into in-depth studies, but I want to listen and be with the devotees. Especially, I enjoy your classes always.
Hare
So thank you
Krishna.
very
Thank
much, Prabhu. Let me hear from devotees like you, so that my life will be a little easier.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Yes. Last word. Shamchandra Prabhu has the last
Yeah,
word.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam.
Hare
Prabhu, your this audio has gone slightly lower over the last, I think, 2 or 3 classes. I also noticed it, but I'm increasing the volume of my speaker. I don't know whether others have experienced it, but I have experienced it.
It's
So it's
low.
slightly lower, yeah, compared to the previous classes. Maybe last 2 or 3 classes it is like that, or maybe 3 classes, yeah.
Okay. Can you give me 30 seconds? Just chat.
Uh,
Hare Krishna. I'm going to get what I used to use. 1 second.
okay,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Chat Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare, yeah.
So now, 1 second. Now, select microphone.
You can select the audio from the laptop itself, Prabhu.
See, now is it better? Hare Krishna.
No,
Krishna Krishna.
no,
Hare
it's gone down.
Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare. It's gone down.
Now it's better.
Now it is better.
Yes, now it's very good.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Fantastic.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So I got this speaker, Prabhuji. I used to use this.
Very nice. Now we are not able to. You're on mute or what? No, we are not able to hear you now.
Yeah, no, I'm by mistake mute.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
This is better
Now
than
it is
before?
much better. It's like same like what we used to
Before.
hear earlier. Very
So
nice.
it's a microphone problem. I had removed it. So I have brought it back now.
Crystal clear, Prabhu. Very nice. So, Prabhu, this question raised by our Shamakishwari Mataji, about Vaikrita and Prakrita.
Prakriti, yeah.
Yeah, it's answered in Subodhini. So
what can you please tell?
Yeah, so what our Gaurang Darshan Prabhu says.
Shamakishwar Mata, you're listening? Because that's the answer to your question. I think she's listening. She's there. Yeah, please answer, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So out of 10 creations, he says the first 6, that is Sarga, comes under Prakrita. And the last 4, which includes the demigods also, comes under Vaikrita. Now, why the Kumaras are categorized in both is because there's a contribution of Brahma also and the Lord also. For example, Brahma is meditating upon the Lord,
Hmm.
and then the Lord blesses with the 4 Kumaras.
Huh.
So Kumaras are actually like a mixed creations, with a contribution from Lord also and from Brahma also. Whereas all the remaining creations which are categorized as Visarga are directly Brahma's own, efforts. Whereas
But
only for Kumaras it is both.
so Kumaras are both Lord Vishnu and Brahma.
Yeah, I mean, so basically Brahma is meditating upon the Lord. So at that time the Kumaras are generated.
They come from the
So
mind of Brahma.
yeah, so it's actually the Lord who is actually doing that, and then it is manifesting from Brahma. So it's a contribution from both.
Both.
So
That's
therefore,
right.
Kumaras are categorized in both Prakrta also and Vaikrita also.
Jai. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
His Grace Shamchandra Prabhu ki jai. Now, Shamchandra Prabhu will have to give him some brownie points in the exam for this, for this contribution. No, thank you. So now
Hare
sound is better now? Really?
Very good.
Okay.
Perfect.
So let's
Very
start the class again now, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Today,
Okay.
Atlanta had a wonderful rainbow. I don't know whether you saw it. There was a thunderstorm, and soon
Huh.
after thunderstorm, there was sun on one side and darkness on another side, and that gave a wonderful rainbow, which our swastika has captured, and
Jai.
then this posted in the Facebook. Wonderful. I've
Which
never seen
which
anything like that.
which verse does this remind us of? Yeah, Shama Keshari Mataji, go ahead. Second canto or first canto? First canto.
सीतातपत्र व्यजनेरुपस्कृते प्रसूनवर्षे अभिवर्षितपथि विषङ्गवासा वनमालया बभौ घनो यथार्घोडुपचापवचितै.
Haribol! So now we have to
Wonderful.
give brownie points to Shama Keshari Mataji also. Jai ho. So
My
happy.
points you can give it to her.
Jai ho, jai ho. Wonderful. Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
thank you. This is when Krishna enters Dwarka. Suta Goswami is describing. Thank you very much, dear devotees. So happy to be in your association. So, Shamchandra Prabhu, we'll meet soon. Thank you, dear devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Jai
Prabhuji.
Srila
Hare
Prabhupada. So, let me hear all of your sweet voices.
Krishna. Prabhu ki
Hare
jai.
Krishna.
Thank you
Ananta
very
Koti
much,
Vaishnava.
Prabhu.
Krishna
Thank
Prabhuji,
you,
thank
thank you,
you.
thank you for your
Krishna
association.
Prabhuji,
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhu.